Rolling, rolling, oh rolling. As I looked down through the levels of my soul, I came to at last to a clear space. Now I would call it my soul or my essence, but at the time when I saw it was a vast open space that was the center of me. The center was everywhere else too. The space extended outside myself. In other words, it permeated the world as well as me and everybody else. Compared to everything else in me and the world, feelings, muscles, ideas, trees, the space was infinitely larger. It was most of what everything was made of. As I lay on the frozen ground, I settled into the vast, clear space. I discovered that all my pain disappeared from my body if I relaxed into the immensity of the space. The vision deepened. I now realized that every single problem I ever had came from resisting the power and the glory of this space inside me. Because I did not know how to live immersed in its vastness, I had assembled a set of acts that worked in the world to allow me to get along. When those didn't work, I had a more insidious set of acts to fall back on. I got a clear answer to my fellow students' question, why are you so fat? The reason I was trying to kill myself to repay my father's love. He died at 32, a grossly obese, heavy smoker in a strained marriage. I was copying his life in uncanny detail. In the absence of any conscious purpose to my own life, I was doing his all over again. As I realized more into the infinite space inside me and all around me, I could feel that the space itself was alive and yet vastly still at the same time. Between the clear space and the elements that it contained, feelings, body mass, thoughts, was a zone of subtle activity that was not quite pure space, not quite actual stuff. As I shifted my inner vision to see it, I realized that it was actually three things happening at once. I saw them as vibrations or shimmering waves, each with its own purpose and signature. As I searched to appreciate them, I saw that they were love, creativity, and attention. Just next to clear space was a subtlest vibration, which I recognized as love. It was almost pure space with just the lightest of vibrations. I could feel how love was the first thing that manifested out of the immensity of pure space. It was also the entry point to my soul. By loving, we could open effortlessly to pure space. Creativity was next to love. It was simply endless experimentation without judgment or criticism. In a word, play. I understood that we are all at play all the time, and so is everything in the universe. I didn't enjoy it or realize it or let it work for me much, but I saw that it was always going on anyway. Love and play were flowing spontaneously from the center of pure consciousness. Then, just before things came into form, was the third zone of vibration, intention. The zone of intention was flavored with my particular history. I could see how I corrupted pure intentions with my own unconscious intentions. I could see how my intention to express my love had been thwarted by my life wounds and the wall I built around me. Because of this, when I tried to express love, it had a flavor of anger and fear to it. I realized also that my creativity was not being expressed clearly. It was often flavored with bitterness and cynicism based on my history. In this moment, I knew who I really was. Of course, part of me were the abs and tight muscles and the unexplored feelings, but none of those were the essential me, because each of those acts and each of those feelings could have been different and I would still be who I really was. This idea was deeply soothing to me, and I believe it changed my life direction permanently.